Hey everybody, your boy Unqualified Gamer here, and today we're doing something a little bit different. This is not going to be video game related, but it is nerd related. So gotta remember, this is a nerd channel, not just a gaming channel, but an all-around nerd channel. But still, I am called the Unqualified Gamer because I'm highly unqualified to tell you guys how to play your games. I'll just give you some just my opinions. That's about it. But today's is not about that. Today's story is about my pickup for comic books. And man, as far as like my subscription go, it's been a pretty slow week for subscription. However, there has been some DC comics that I think that some of you guys will be highly interested in, and try to get your hands on these comics because I think they're good reads. I feel that these comics are, I'm not going to say they're going to be worth something, but they're just really good reads. Just like last year, if you haven't remember, DC did a crossover with Looney Tunes where they had DC heroes and villains team up or have comics with Looney Tune characters. Such as last year, one of the biggest ones was Batman versus Elmer Fudd. And had to say, that was a hilarious comic. One shot, but I have to say it was hilarious and it was so well written. I love the art design from the gritty Batman-esque type of noir type feel to it, but then at the back end of the comic, they changed it into a more Looney Tunes style comic with cartoony antics for Batman and Elmer Fudd. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna show y'all the comics that I picked up from Atomic City Comics in Philadelphia. If you haven't been there, go visit that comic book shop. It is amazing. It has a lot of apparel for it covers everything nerd related as far as comic books goes, even mangas. They have merchandise there. Go check it out. It's on South Street. If you live in Philly, you know what I'm talking about. So here we go. First comic is Catwoman and Tweety Bird and Sylvester. Now, I picked this cover. They do I think two covers. I think one of them really doesn't have another cover, but this cover I picked because it looks. I like the design. The realistic Sylvester, the realistic Tweety Bird. And you can see the little speech bubble here. That's I think the story is definitely going to be pretty good. Seeing Catwoman interact with Sylvester and Tweety, so that's actually pretty good. The next one, now this I bought. Now some covers I bought both of them, so y'all get the chance to see both covers. Let me put this together so y'all can see what's going on. Give me 1 second here. All right, sorry about that little cut here, but this is what I've also picked up though. So continue with the pickup. Lex Luthor and Porky Pig. Now this is the cover. This is the variant cover. So as you can see, it's Looney Tune-esque. It looks like Porky Pig, and you have Lex Luthor there as well. Now I haven't read these yet. I'm so interested in reading these, and once I do, I will definitely non-spoiler. If you want to, I'm definitely gonna put that non-spoiler clause in there. So y'all don't have to be spoiled if y'all want to get these. But you can get these from your comic book shop. I will advise if you want to get these. Go out this weekend, go pick them up. Either tomorrow or later on today, go pick these up because I'm pretty sure these are not going to stay on the shelf for that long. But this is the regular cover, which I absolutely love. Like, oh my God, this is fantastic here. You ready for this? Y'all ready for Okay, here we go. Bam. Now, this is like more like the, DC comic kind of stylization. I love the way how they made Porky Pig. Like, he looks so creepy as like a man pig, but like he's still Porky Pig. And he looks so sinister and everything. They gave him the speech impediment too, the stuttering. Lex Luthor and Porky Pig. I can't wait to read this story. I really can't. This is gonna be a really fun read for me. This is a really fun week for me. The next up is gonna be Gossamer and Harley Quinn. Now, to be honest, I'm not really that big of a Harley Quinn fan, but I like Gossamer. Even though he wasn't in a whole bunch of Looney Tunes episodes, but I did pick this version over the regular version. So whenever you see like the cartoony version like this, Looney Tunes style, those are variant covers. But I like the variant covers, of this one better than just the regular one. I don't know. I like I said. I think like I said. I think it all depends on who you're more fan of, or sometimes both covers are actually pretty good. For me, like I said, this one stuck out for me, so I can't wait to read this. Gossamer and Harley Quinn. See how she giving them the same hairdo as what Bugs Bunny did in that cartoon when he was doing his shenanigans antics. The next up, which is like I said, I bought both covers for these, is Joker and Daffy. The Joker and Daffy. Now, this is going to be like, oh man, I can't wait to read these. I really can't. So this is the Looney Tunes cover. As you can see, it looks just like Daffy Duck, as you will see him in any type of cartoon. You will recognize him. And the Joker has a cartoony look as well. But at the end of the day, the Joker is still cynical and pretty much wacky as well. Seeing them both together, I can't wait to see the mishaps and everything that and you know what, if you look in the background, just notice this in the background, it has the circle with the cross with the slash across it, bats and bunny. So kind of like rabbit season, duck season, two of the arch nemesis going after each other. This is the same one, the Joker and Daffy Duck, but this is the first cover A. So as you can see, it looks a little bit more serious, a little bit more like like a DC comic though. But one thing, you guys, if you're not comic book collector, if you don't understand why there's two different covers, sometimes it's just based off the taste of the person who just wants to collect. As far as the story goes, they're both going to have the same stories. So more likely, one of these I'll be reading, and then one of these I'll just put away and just put it in my collection. But I do like this cover. I couldn't choose between those two, so I wound up buying them both. Like I said, I really admire DC having these little crossovers, and I think it's absolutely amazing. So that's all the crossovers that I bought for this week. I'm not sure if they're going to come out with more next week or not, but I do have 3 more comics that I've picked up this week. Last week I completely forgot to pick this up, but The Edge of Spider-Geddon, and I'm so interested in this story. I like Spider-Man, and this is kind of like a part 2 or like a second verse of the whole Spider-Verse kind of thing. So they're kind of like getting so many different Spider-Mans in different universes coming together and having their own stories. In fact, that's where Spider-Gwen comes from, who is Gwen Stacy as Spider-Man. In this universe, Gwen Stacy didn't die, and she became Spider-Man, and that's where she came from. Not from Spider-Geddon, but from Spideyverse. So I think Spider-Geddon is that continuation, or the second piece of that puzzle. That was issue 1. Got issue 2 variant cover. Really like the variant cover over the original cover. Sometimes it just preference though. And the last but not least is Web of Venom. I wound up picking this up. It was actually recommended by one of the workers there, and so I'm gonna go give this a read. Not sure how I'll like it or not though, but Venom always caught me I liked them on certain stories, and then other stories I was like, it's whatever. But other than that though, I'm satisfied with that pickup more than what I would. Definitely more than what came in for me as far as my subscription goes. But I can't wait to dig into these, read them, and then non-spoiler, I will tell you my thoughts on all of these. But what I'm mostly excited for is that DC and Looney Tunes crossover. So tell me what you guys think. If you're interested in buying these, go to your local comic book shop. Tell me, what covers do you like? You like the covers that I picked up? Will you get other covers? Let me know. Comments below. This is pretty much it for the video. So without further ado, guys, I'm out of here. This is the Unqualified Gamer, guys. Peace out.